Fapas has been supported by the European Outdoor Conservation Association (EOCA) to develop their initiatives in biodiversity conservation in the Cantabrian mountains. The Cantabrian Mountains are the last refuge of some of the most emblematic species in the Iberian Peninsula. In the mountains, valleys, forests and rivers survive bears, wolves, capercaillie, golden eagles and vultures. Fapas is an NGO that has developed conservation work over the last 30 years in the Cantabrian Mountains. One of its main objectives is the recovery of the territory where these wild species inhabit. The support of EOCA reinforced special actions of nature conservation. The good condition of the ecosystem needs the intervention of small pollinators. Unfortunately, wild bees have been unable to complete this task because they have died from disease. It's necessary to place hives in high mountain areas so that the blueberry, cherry, rowan, and other wild plants are improved by the action of honey bees, therefore allowing them to continue their reproduction processes. With the assistance of EOCA, Fapas has placed pollinator centers, structures built to protect the hives and not be destroyed by bears. Each year, we see that several hundred hives ensure many square kilometers of territory due to proper pollination of plants. Bears benefit from some of the great privilege of protection campaigns, but at the same time are a threat to the apiary. Therefore, we are looking for ways to install hives in the mountains in which to protect them from bear attacks. Another achievement are the Fapas experimental hives. Strong PVC pipes protect inside the swarms, which may also suffer bear attempts to feed on honey and larvae containing the hive. The Cantabrian Mountains is a region where bears have learned to live with human beings for centuries, therefore taking advantage of this resource that traditional human activity provides. Today, many of these activities are disappearing as the population of towns and mountain villages continue to decrease. Consequently, these negatively affect the food supply for wildlife. Recovering any of these traditional actions is important in restoring balance. With the same purpose, Fapas successfully carried out the project Fruits for Bear, also in collaboration with EOCA. The Forest Nursery Fapas has more than 40,000 trees to be planted. Here, the plants are prepared, ground, and are then transferred to mountains landscape rehabilitation. Many times, these are private properties provided by donation by their owners. The trees used are those that produce fruit that birds and other wild animals feed from: cherry, apple, chestnut, oak, and rowan. Where do wild animals live? Knowing the habitat of bears and wolves, their behavior and their habit of using the forest is not easy. Automatic cameras are a very important aid in modern monitoring and controlling of wildlife. Fapas has developed a wildlife monitoring system that allows us to better understand certain aspects of the ecology of endangered species, such as the brown bear. The automatic cameras installed in the most secret places of the forest will discover some important aspects of the ecology of the bears. This will help to identify mothers with their cubs and also work towards their conservation. Unfortunately, illegal hunting still exists in these mountains, and these cameras represent a value in combating poaching.